G'day everyone. I've been playing a few Vampire Survivors type games while I wait for the next season of Torchlight to get here. I've played a bit of Death Must Die, which is a pretty fun take on the genre. And this one is called FatalZone. It is $7.50 Australian on Steam. And it's a lot more like Vampire Survivors than Death Must Die. By that I mean, as you saw by that screen, a lot of the skills level up to 8. You get a passive that complements the skill and it evolves into a new ability. A major difference between this and Vampire Survivors is you have a town that you can upgrade. When you first start out, they're not all unlocked, but they all unlock pretty quickly. First up, you have the recruitment center. Now, in most of these games, you have your different classes and you just play them as is. In this, if you die in a mission, that character is gone. So you have to recruit new characters. This is done through the recruitment center. You just refresh and it gives you another list. They all have their different classes, being tank or pyro. Survivor, which is the one that I just did, gets a free revive. Brawler has 20% chance to deflect incoming damage. So they all have their own little perks. You can see the stats that they get. This is all random, slightly influenced by their class. And extra shows if they have extra rerolls or something like that. The equipment that they can have is also random. You unlock better armor as you go, and there's a chance that the recruits have the better armor. Sometimes they will cost a bit extra to hire. I don't want to waste all my gold trying to see. Sometimes they'll cost an extra 2,000 gold if they have some really good equipment. Moving on to headquarters, this is where you unlock your abilities that you gain in the level. So I have to successfully clear the first level as biotech, and that'll unlock a new armor that can appear on your characters. Successfully clear as the scavenger unlocks the crossbow, and better ammo is for 300,000 kills. A full clear is about 50,000 kills. You can upgrade this, which you have to do with most city builders. You upgrade the headquarters so you can upgrade the other things. So upgrade that. Infirmary. This is the character that I just used. It's almost max infection, so I can't get much worse, I guess. But you kind of want to clear the negative effects, which is done, that's interesting, by just healing. That takes that character out of action and you can't use that for the next raid. However, that will heal all of the penalties, but I am choosing to keep the mutations, although that one's kind of bad. 9 rerolls is phenomenal. Duration, regen, magnet area, revives. So the rest of those is pretty good. The quality of the mutations that you get is based on how long you spend in a zone. So if you got out for every first evacuation, then your bonuses would be kind of average, as you can see here. 1 regen, 2 piercing, who cares, 2% stun, 1 projectiles. They're not amazing mutations because that character hasn't cleared the level yet. What else? If you upgrade the infirmary, it gives you more evacuation times. So every 2, 4, 6 minutes I'll have a chopper come and I can leave the map, so I don't lose my character if I die. After 6 minutes, it's every 5 minutes from then on, unless you upgrade this. Then you can have it up to 20 minutes. The workshop is where you upgrade your character's gear. You'll start with level 1, and if you get the shotgun in the level, it'll go to level 2. So basically my shotgun is starting at level 7 and it'll go to level 8 in the map. In the gym is where you can select some abilities to have on that character. With Chloe, I've got physical damage within 5 meters. It's not that great, but that one's not great either. Grants a chance to dodge. When she gets level 4, she can get one of these, and so on. I just used Wayne, so let's choose his. 5 armor or 10% just base damage. What do we got? 75% HP or AoE. Let's just go more damage. He got level 5. Wow. Okay. Minus armor plus speed. Probably not great. 30% luck is pretty decent. So we'll go with that. I have to upgrade the gym so I can unlock rank 5. That sounds pretty reasonable. Just because I want more damage. They've got the baseball bat, which is the ability that you saw in that map. I'll start another one with another baseball bat so you can see it before it's evolved. And the gate, when you upgrade the gate, it unlocks more areas that you can go to. You start with the Great Forest and you can go to the Endless Desert. So now I just finished Experienced for the first time, so I unlocked Seasoned. Smarts is XP gain, Greed is currency gain. So the enemies get a little bit harder, but you get a little bit better rewards. The different types of weapons that your characters can have is shotgun, SMG. The first character that you have has an SMG, which is reasonably decent. A spear. There's also a sword. I didn't think much of those, however I haven't upgraded the sword, so I'm not sure how good that is. The spear has lifesteal, which makes that pretty reasonable. And the best one that I've found so far is the bat. So it looks like you hit around a bunch of mines that explode and do a ton of damage. What was this? I need to clear as a biotech, so let's go with biotech. Let's go to the gate. I might just go with experienced because that was pretty rough last turn. Actually no, let's go with seasoned. Just because we can. He's pretty terrible. I've only used him once. Go to the gate, seasoned, and Great Forest. So this is what it is like at the start of a run. I've already played a bit, and I've unlocked a lot of extra abilities. On seasoned, you have, wow, bosses spawn immediately. Normally you would just have base level zombies coming at you to start. You get the usual choices. I don't want Molotov cocktail because there is there's a toxic grenade, shock grenade, frag grenade, or Molotov cocktail. If you choose one, you can't get any of the others. And one of the evolutions that I'd like is the frag grenade with magnetism, so area pickup radius, which turns it into enough for everyone. So that is the grenade that I want. And I want to evolve my bat as soon as possible because it is super powerful. So I'm just going to go with more bat, so more damage, more clear speed, is really good. Mag pouch for extra projectiles is really strong with this build. Again, bat. Just so we can kill those bosses. The bosses will drop much more experience than standard monsters. So the experience appears to be green, blue, or yellow. Bosses drop yellow, which is the most experience. Now I did do increased size and AoE last map. However, I think I'm going to try for 50% damage instead. Let's just get that out of the way. There's only 2 ranks, so that won't rack up anymore or appear. Which is pretty handy. Incendiary ammo is for the Molotov cocktail, so I don't want that. And you can only have a certain number of skills, so you can't just spam all the abilities that you want. You have to choose the build that you want to go for. More bat, more damage. New enemies spitting at me. They weren't in the other difficulties. It was interesting. Oh, stuck on a tree. So as you can see there, I've got a couple of blue XP orbs, and they give you more XP. Now bat is max level, so I just need sprint and a boss. So when an actual boss appears, he'll have a health bar, long arms, that's perfect. So when you have long arm maxed out, it covers almost the entire screen, which is great. Which means you don't have to get as close to the enemies when you want to pick up the loot. Alright, so I don't really want shock module or shock grenade. I want prolongation. I don't think that's a word. Formula prolongs effects, which combines with this ball that circles you and evolves, so we'll go with that. So the more evolved abilities that you have, obviously the more damage they will do. Here we go. Killer Instinct boosts damage. Definitely want that. Want to start getting some more damaging abilities for sure. But I don't just want to grab any old ability. So grenade launcher is really, really good. Does a fair chunk of damage. Now the magnetism is maxed out. Or frag grenade, there we go, perfect. So frag grenade will combine with long arms and evolve. So we'll grab the frag grenade. Hopefully we can get lucky and a boss will drop a chest soon. Rabbit's foot is pretty useful. However, I don't want it because I still need... Can't get a shotgun. Shotgun's really strong as well. I want quick hands, which will be that slot. XP doesn't really matter because you clear a lot with this build. Oh, I need sprint. Whoa, I always forget to get sprint. And it bricks your run because you can't get that. Alright, so I don't want any of that. I'll go more grenades. I don't want any of that. Oh no. Please. Whew. I thought it was going to force me into a choice that I didn't want. More damage. So this gets online pretty quickly. The more projectiles that you have, the easier the start is. That's disappointing. I guess I'll go with that. I'm out of rerolls, so I'm stuck with that choice. The drone just flies around, and if nothing's in that circle, it does nothing. So it's kind of disappointing. And the idea, as you're going around, I'm just going for XP at the moment, which I should probably be going for more and more. Shocker. Shocker's really strong. So I'm going to go for it. It stuns enemies in its circle. And this is the worst case scenario. So I will have to not get quick hands, which is reload speed, so more projectiles. And I will just go with defense, I guess. So there I couldn't re-roll, so I had to choose one of the abilities that I didn't want. Now if I don't get sprint, then this run is kind of kaput. Frag grenade will still do pretty well at clearing. However, I don't think it's as strong as bat. Go for that. So you just run around destroying these little chests and grabbing the item that drops out of it. Got gold out of that one. The one that you want the most of is the computer chips, as they seem to be the most rare resource around, and normally you run out of chips before you run out of anything else, except for maybe gold if you are spamming to get the so that's basically this run heavily nerfed. So that's something like 20% XP, I think. Ah, HP, not XP. That's really not ideal. I'll see how far I can get on this character. He's a fresh character, so I don't really care if he dies too much. If I lost the one that had all the mutations and I'd done a few runs with, then I definitely would evacuate and restart. However, hopefully with Frag Grenade evolved and Kirishima evolved, I can manage to clear the map. If it gets really hard later on, then I'll probably just leave. But that's the beauty of the evacuations. See, if Bat was evolved, none of this would be getting close to me, which is a darn shame. So I might speed this up, and I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, so this should evolve the frag grenade, I believe. Yep. So after you have it at level 8 and you have the passive, as soon as you get a chest, it'll evolve. You just got to make sure it's at 8. So it'll evolve, and now it'll start shooting fragments everywhere, which is fantastic for clearing the crap little enemies. Alrighty, you got a chest here. Kusarigami is at 8, so that should evolve into Amaterasu. Yeah, it's just a constant get out of here around me, plow down all the little shite. Chopper's fully upgraded. I don't have anything to evolve it. I dare say that will come later as I go through the other maps. Mag drone's almost complete, so I'm going to stop leveling up very shortly. Stop getting stuff leveled up. In Vampire Survivors, you can choose to heal or get money. In this, any extra just appears to do nothing, except for when you get chests. I'm pretty sure I'm maxed. So just get one more level to check. Yep, so I think that, so I'll get something for this. Just a med pack. It's basically just one of the extra chests that you find on the ground, and this is just something to go from that. That's what a boss drop chest would be. The only difference being, boss chests have a chance to drop 3 or 5 items, so still worth picking up. So there we go, I could evac now, however the challenge that I need for this guy is to clear the level. The circle of the drone is huge. Look how much damage it's doing. Seems to be med chest only when you don't need it. Oh no, we missed the helicopter, what a shame. Anyway. Unfortunately, timing. I'll speed back up and I'll see you at the end. Oh, 350. Come on. Watch this not give me any health. Ah, here we go. One. Some chips. More chips. Food. I'm starting to get overwhelmed. I'm going to evacuate because there's no way without an upgraded main I'm going to be able to pass this. Where did it appear? Down there. Hopefully I do enough damage to clear a path to get to it, which it looks like I do. Getting slapped. So that is a run. There's no damage breakdown. I like in the other games how it tells you what abilities were actually good. But yeah, Bat should have evolved, but I didn't get sprint, so I couldn't. That's two that I didn't really want. We'll see what mutations I got for that run. Then I'll edit this video and pop it up. So, go to the infirmary. -5 AoE, -21% XP. That is horrendous. So we'll heal that. Guess you can only do one mutation at a time. 35% luck. It's pretty decent. We'll heal all that. So we can go back to Wayne. His penalties are all healed now. So he's just got all of these bonuses, which is great. 9 rerolls. He won't be stuck with the same problem. And 3 revives. I think Ursula had some pretty good. Yeah, 9 rerolls, 60% greed, couple of revives, projectile speed, magnet area. So she's really in a great spot. Harry got a new ability. 0.5 meters, no thank you. Projectile speed, yes thank you. So that is the Bat class, I guess, or weapon at least. Let's upgrade one of these. Unlock city parking. I haven't done city parking, and I've only done Endless Desert once. I'll probably do one of those next. Pretty fun game for 750 AUD, which equates to about 15 cents US. Yeah, bit of a decent time killer until the next season of Torchlight comes out. Thanks for watching.